Right, my darlings, while I've been sitting here tonight trying to edit the previous video that was all inspired by the Water Lily Pond Harmony and Green video, in between sort of just waiting on things to happen on the computer, I've been sitting with my gel plates, adding inspirational color from this one, which is the try that again, Faith. The Water Lily Pond Water Irises. So you've got a lot more striking colors in that one. The yellows, oranges, that magenta pink, purples, paler pinks up in the corner. So in between editing and fussing about on my computer, I've had to go with that. So let me show you. Pop this book out of the way. And this is what the 12 by 12 looks like from this side. Now I'm going to try my best. It is dry. I'm ready to put the pull layer on it. If I can do it so... Oh, you can definitely see my ring light on there from where I'm filming. But I've gone in a similar way with those sort of silicone brushes and added the different colors. Now my purples and magentas there are looking very dark, but it doesn't matter. It's just play. So let's get... come off my finger. Let's get the pull layer on here. 5x7. And again, similar to the others, I'm going to pull with that buff titanium. And like I said in the first video, this is all about play and experimenting. I've done a lot of this just using the brushes, just using the sponging. So the last layer that's getting brayered is my pull layer. And again, I put way too much ink on there, way too much paint on there. Get some off on the 5x7. Get going in different directions to disperse the paint across the plate as evenly as I can. You can see bits of green there are pulling up from bits that weren't completely dry, but that's fine. There's still a lot. I squirted a little bit too much on there. See if I can get it brayered off onto the little one, because I can pull that onto a brayer off sheet that just becomes fodder for me. I still think that's too much, because you can see it's like going like ribbons, and it's a little bit too thick. But keep going like this, but making sure that you can't go too long, because this layer has to be wet in order for it to pull. If you let this layer dry, it won't pull. So, or at least that's my newbie, novice understanding of it. So I'm going to have a go now. Alright, put that down. So my brayer needs doing, 5x7 needs doing. Let's get paper on here. And again, give it that burnishing right down. Across the whole top. I am pushing down a little bit, but not much. You're just sort of distributing pressure. And then on those edges, And I do find having a piece of paper slightly bigger than the gel plate definitely makes a difference. You can pull using a piece of paper smaller than the gel plate, but it just kind of, it's a bit more messy. So I'm going to leave that there a second. Put that out of the way. Clean up my 5x7, clean up my brayer, and come back. Right, so this one has been sitting for about 15 minutes. So let's have a test and see. I've gone over the edges. See if it's ready to put. Yes, ready to pull. Nearly. So loosen the edges and just go for it, I think. There. Pull, pull, pull. No, nearly all of it. There's some bits and bobs around the edges. So let's have a look. Move this out of the way. And we have, I can get the foreground to the background, but then I'm expecting left to right, if that makes sense. I was expecting that bit of sky to be over there, but it's fine. You've got this color coming up out of the corner with the bright redness of that path, those dark purples and magentas, your water, a darker corner here, a green burnished here, and that sort of sky there. Well, that's how my brain is looking at it. So let's go back and look at the original. Where's the original? There's the original from the Monet book. Is this in camera? There. So I was expecting that, which was that, to be on the other corner. But of course, on a gel plate, it's reversed. So you've got the water, you've got those bold iris colors, and that fieriness underneath. So yeah, it's, I'm quite happy with this because I can, once it's dried, this can be embellished more or cut up for background pieces. I just need more play. More play. More play, more experimenting, especially with, so if you look at the greens, you know, I'm quite a bold patch of brighter greens there and the darker greens there. But I went in with those greens under that dark green. So I may do some more plates off camera of just sponging to experiment how to get that sort of layering of the sponge effects. So that red and orange has overlapped the green. I just need to wrap my brain around how it works, really. So, what you think, darlings? Honestly, it's just play. Just play, have fun, use up all the secondhand acrylic paint that I've treasure hunted over the last year or so, and have a bit of fun and experiment. So, that's all for me. Faith from Faith and Grits. I do hope you all are having a lovely new year, and hope to see you back again soon. So, bye for now.